G'day and welcome to another video. Today's video was brought to you by sharpcrochethook.com. They have very generously allowed me to demonstrate their new product. I will put all the links below to go to their website and also to purchase your own crochet hook. We're going to learn how to make this beautiful crochet face washer with this really easy and simple border. So let's get started on the lesson. So in our little package we get a crochet edging handbook. It's got 15 edges which are easy to advanced, and it has all the little instructions that we need with lots of patterns, some really beautiful patterns as well, ones that you can thread ribbon through, which would be fantastic. That one's beautiful. They'd make a really elegant edging. So we've got the little handbook, that's fantastic. Your crochet hook comes with a sharp end. Now I'm not going to poke myself to prove how sharp it is, but you can see it's getting stuck on my finger there, so it is quite sharp. And then it comes in a little packet like so. Has a couple of little quick and easy borders on the back. And Sharp Crochet Hook can be found on sharpcrochethook.com. So we get this awesome little crochet hook, so I'm just going to put that book aside. So what we're going to need for the project is your Sharp Crochet Hook, a pair of scissors, a sewing needle. I've got one with a really big eye here. That one's not so big. So something with a reasonably big eye so it's easy to thread. I'm going to use a face washer for this project. You may also call it a flannel. We call them face washers here in Australia. It's pretty inventive, isn't it? Face washer. It's what you wash your face with. And then also some thread. Now I'm unsure of the thread size for this. I think it's called 4-ply cotton here in Australia, but that's probably not what it's called in America or England. As you can see, it's quite fine. We've got some worsted weight yarn here, so we can compare it to that. So you can see it's quite thin. And I also have some 8-ply for the Aussie people. So there we go. So once you've got your supplies, you could use these on many things. We've got the face washer today. You could use it on a tea towel. You could use it to put crochet edges around socks or a t-shirt. I think that would look really, really adorable. So once you have your supplies, we're going to get started. So traditionally when we add an edging to a face washer or a tea towel, you can use a sharp needle, like a normal needle with a sharp end. You can also use a nail, that would work too. And what you traditionally do is you poke it through, you make the holes, and then you crochet into the holes. But with our sharp hook, it's making life a lot easier because this end is already sharp. Now this is the thick edge of the face washer, so that's that really thick section. That's the flimsy bit, that's the bit you wash your face with. But this is the thick section. So I'm just going to poke it through, and I found the best way is just to give it a little wiggle. And don't put your finger over the hole at the back because that could end in tears. So there we go. That's the thickest section of the face washer. So with a little bit of pushing, we can get that straight through there. And this part here is the nice soft bit that we wash our face with. And I found with this, there was no effort at all. Just goes straight through. So what we want to do is put our edging on our face washer. So what we need to do is first make a hole or push our crochet hook through the edge of here. So what we need to do is going to start in the corner. So we're going to start about 1/4 of an inch. Is that about 1/4 of an inch? Or about 1/2 centimetre from the edge. And that's what we're going to keep the distance all the way around. So I can actually use that line across there as a guide. But I want it to be 1/4 of an inch from the corner as well because we want it nice and neat, don't we? So what we need to do is push through there. Now this bit is a little bit fiddly because we are trying to go through a really thick section of the towel, but as you can see I've still got it through there, and I am not very strong. Mrs. Puniverse, that's me. So just putting our crochet thread on the back there, we're going to pull through, and it's going to be a little bit hard to see because the crochet hook's so fine, but with cotton that's what we need because we need a smaller hook. So we're pulling through, and we're just pulling through the hole. Make sure you're not catching any threads from the face washer because we don't want it to make it all yucky. So we want to leave about 2 inches of thread at the back. I'm just going to pull that a little bit longer, there we go. And what we want to do is just pull up a loop, and what we're going to do is pull it up to the level of the face washer. Then, and it's not tight, it's just loosely like that. We're going to yarn over and pull through. We want to make a chain 1. Then we're going to go into the next stitch. So moving across about 1/4 of an inch. And we want to make the stitches as even as possible. So this again is through 2 layers, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a twist. And a bit of a push. And like I said, that is through a really thick section, so that's working quite well. Pull up your yarn and then yarn over, pull through. Chain 1. Now you don't have to chain 1, but what you would have to do is put your stitches a bit closer. The chain 1's just giving us a little space. So now we need to go across again about 1/4 of an inch. And now I'm going to be working, can you see that on the camera, how it's kind of fluffy there, but it's not on this bit here? Is that better? There's like that's really flat and this is a fluffy. So we want to go just above the fluffy section along that line there. So going into there, have we done our chain 1? Yes. About 1/4 of an inch, so maybe a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch. Pull up a loop. If you give it a little bit of a shake as you do it, it's quite easy to do. And pull through. Chain 1. Going down here, pushing through. No, I'm not really putting any pressure at all when I'm pushing through there. Now that we're onto our thinner section of our face washer, it's quite easy. Chain 1. Now this is probably, I think, the second face washer I've ever done. And I have not used thread for a very long time, even though I think it looks very pretty. So there we go, that's all we got to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to continue across, and if you're using a face washer, we're going to continue across until we get to the next corner, and I will catch up with you there. See, that's coming out really, really nice. I love this pretty green colour. Ooh, this could be for a baby who you don't know who it's for, if it's a boy or a girl. Anyway, I will catch up with you. So I've gone across. This is looking so pretty, even just like this. Really loving these 2 colours together. So I'm up to the end, and I'm going to put it about there. So it's about 1/4 of an inch, and I actually, by sheer fluke, had my spacing correct. That's because I'm awesome. I'm kidding, by the way. So just push your hook through, and I'm absolutely loving this crochet hook. It is really effortless to work. So pulling up a loop. Now I just want to, you need to get over there. I just want to put that at the top because I'm working across that one. Yep. And then I'm going to pull that through. And now I'm going to work another stitch into that same hole, so just gently pushing through there. See if it's going to let me go in. There we go. Pulling through. Now, see how this loop's come around there? We don't want him there, we want him over here. We want him at the back. And we're going to pull through, chain one. So that stitch wants to be on the corner, and that's where we need it. And then again, we're going to go in again. So we've got 3 stitches. We've got 1, 2. Going to go back into there. And when you poke it through there, make sure you're not getting snagged on a thread, like not this thread, the threads from the face washer. We don't want to pull it and make a yucky bit on it. So pull through. Did I do my chain one there? I did. Just didn't look like it. That's what I love about crochet. If you're not sure, you can just pull it out and just rework it. There's no dropping stitches like in knitting. Oh. Chain one. Working across. Now this bit is a thicker edge. I don't know about your face washer, but I've got a thicker edge, but I'm still going to continue on with my 1/4 inch. I'm going to push through. So this is my thick side, so this is going to take a little bit more pushing through, but as you can see, it wasn't really that hard at all. Giving it a bit of a twist at the same time. And I'm not actually pushing really hard. I'm not sure what it looks like I'm doing on camera, but I'm really not putting any effort into it. So I am actually moving my hands from away from the back because I don't feel like stabbing myself. I do not do well if I get injured. I don't want to get this messy either. Okay, so we're going to work across. I'm thinking of so many different projects I can use this hook for. Okay, so we're going to work this all the way across. And when we get to our corners, we're going to put in our corner like we did here. And then I will meet you back at the beginning and show you what we're going to do. Once we are back to the beginning, we want to make 2 more stitches into this same space here. So we're going to go into the stitch. Grab our yarn. Pull through. Chain 1, and we need to make 1 more. Chain 1, and then we're going to join. Let's see what the easiest way to do this is. Yes, I'm thinking. Oh, get out. Underneath here, you're not going to be able to see it very well because it's so tiny. Can you see how there's a little thread coming down here? Can you see that? And we can actually go, see, there we go, you can see it now. Oh, there's a big bug. Ooh. Why does it have to come when you're filming? That's how quick I got up. I haven't even turned the camera off yet. Where's the flies for it? Crisis averted. Now, where were we? Joining our stitch. We're going to pull through. And then we're going to start our next row. Sorry about that bug episode, but it was big. It was about 1 inch long and flying and looked like a wasp, so I'm sorry, but I had to go to bug heaven. I did not want to get bitten by that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1. This counts as our first stitch. This is going to count as a single crochet. Then we're going to double crochet and go into the chain 1 space. So you'll see there's a hole here. That's the stitch from here. We're not going into there. We're going into the chain 1 space. So it's just before that. And we're going to work a double crochet. We're going to go back into the chain 1 space and work a single crochet. We're going to skip this bit and work into the chain 1 space. We're going to work 1 single crochet. Then we're going to work a double crochet into that same space. Go back into the same space for a single crochet. And you can work so many different borders, but this is just a really simple one, so it's great if you're a beginner. I think this looks actually really pretty, and you could use this for a lot of things. So single crochet, double crochet, and a single crochet, all into the chain 1 space. So we're skipping this bit, chain 1 space, single crochet, double crochet, and a single crochet. I think that looks really pretty, just a little sort of bumpy edge that we got there. Fancy little edge, nothing too hard. Like I said, great for a beginner. And you could work that onto any project. Maybe if you are putting onto a crochet hat or something, maybe try and skip. So how we skip that stitch, skip an actual crochet stitch on your hat. So in every sort of second stitch, so you do your single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, skip a stitch. Otherwise it'll come out too wavy. But we want it nice and flat like that. Look, it's even nice on the edge too. That's really, really cute. Anyway, so we're going to work this all the way around. And when we get to our corners, because we've got 3 stitches, we've got a chain 1 space there, there. Hang on, we need 3, so we've got, oh, that's right, we already did the one over there. So we've got 1 there, 1 there. So in every chain 1 space, so because we've got 3 in the corner, you're going to work the 3 around. Let's go to the next corner and have a look. So you've got chain 1 space there, there, and there. So you're going to work that pretty little stitch in all those stitches. But I'll meet you up at the corner and we'll see how to do that one there. because we might find when we get to there we may need a couple more stitches because it's going around a corner. But like I said, we'll practice when we get up to there. We may need to go into here and also into our actual stitches because we're going around a corner. But I'll meet up with you when we get to there. Now I've already gone around my corner and all I did was continue the pattern. So in every chain one space, which would have been here, here and here, I just continue on with the pattern, and I didn't need to put any into the extra 2 or 3 stitches that we've got there because look, it's laying flat. Sometimes when we work a corner, if it hasn't got enough stitches in it, what it will do is curl up like that and the edge of our blanket will roll over and it looks funny. And let's see if we can kind of imitate what it'll look like. It'll come and sit up like that. But what we want is our blanket to sit flat, and that sits flat. So mine's fine. If yours is curling up and it's too tight, you can put in an extra set into the stitches that we've got here, into the ones that we're normally skipping. You can put a couple in there, and that should lay flat for you. So continue around until we get back to the... So I've just done my last part of my border, and that is my last stitch. So we need to join to the first stitch on our face washer, which is right there. And we're going to join with a slip stitch. We're going to cut our yarn, and I would cut about 2 inches. That's normally my rule. I cut about 2 inches off. We're going to pull that yarn out like so, pull tight to secure, and then we're going to grab our sewing needle. I'm not sure how this is going to go because this is quite a wide hook. It should go under the stitches. I'm going to turn it to the back, and we're going to go underneath the stitches. I'm going to go quite a while across, quite a bit. And then pull through. I like to go back across just so that's secured in there. And because this is going to get washed a lot, we want to make sure the ends are very secure with these sorts of things. There we go, and cut off your thread. Sew in your other end, and then we're done. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Thank you to sharpcrochethook.com. I am absolutely a huge fan of this crochet hook, and I can see myself using this for many projects to come. I love the border that it's created. I love how easy the hook was to go through the face washer, a lot easier than the normal crochet hook. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe as there will be plenty of more videos. Please go to my channel to check out some more tutorials. Just hit my username and that will take you straight there. Have a great day, and until next time, happy crochet.